So today I'm going to film a get ready with me. So I'm going out later. Well, I'm not really going out, but my friends, family have opened like a little bar at the end of their garden. So they're doing like a bar opening. So if you're watching this, hey. So I'm going to be getting ready for that. I'm going to do like a glam look. So I thought I would film a get ready with me and just film the whole makeup. So I have really oily skin and I really struggle to basically just like keep makeup on my face, so I put on certain products to try and help and keep all the oil away. To prime my face, so I use a couple. My absolute favourite primer is the YSL Touche Éclat Blurb. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get any out of this because I've used it all up and I basically don't have the money to repurchase it. Yeah, and that's not coming out, but there's stuff in it. See it. Okay, so I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil Primer. This is like a little mini version, so I'm just going to use this to prime. This is pretty good at keeping my oils at bay, I guess. I've actually made this primer last so long. My sister got this for me like I think 2 Christmases ago, so I only really wear it when I like go out. And to be honest, I really don't wear like full face of makeup hardly ever, like maybe once every fortnight, once every fortnight, sometimes even once every 3 weeks. Like I don't really wear full face of makeup that much. I usually every day I'll just put on a bit of bronzer and fill my eyebrows in, and then that's it really. I can't really bother to do much else. I think since I've had like eyelash extensions for like nearly 2 years, I just don't really wear makeup a whole lot. Also with my eyebrows, I am growing them out. I'm getting them waxed and tinted probably next week or the week after. So for foundation, I always use the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour. So I used to literally buy, high makeup was all I bought, is what I spent all my wages on. Like here I've got Urban Decay, Kat Von D, Marc Jacobs, MAC, NARS. I have loads of them, but since I bought this is really the only foundation that I use. So I mean, I only use it like once a month, but it's the only foundation I use. It does absolutely everything, and I don't want to use the high-end ones because I know this just looks better on my skin. It's full coverage. It doesn't, my oils do come out, but not really as quickly as it does on other foundations. And yeah, I just love this foundation. I use the colour Warm Sun, but I think I am going to go and get a darker colour because it's a little bit too light for me. And I'm going on holiday in 2 weeks. I'm literally counting down every day. I'm like counting down. So I'm going on holiday in 2 weeks, so I think I'll go and get the dark one up from Warm Sun. And I just apply this with the Real Technique sponge. So I used to use the Beauty Blender, but then I just decided I don't want to spend £16 on this sponge anymore, so I just stopped. I think you get like 3 of these for a tenner. So these are what I apply my makeup with. Sometimes I use a brush as well. I do like using a brush, but mostly I will use the sponge and then just dragging it down my neck. And yeah, it's just like a natural matte finish, and to be honest, I don't even mind having like a completely matte face because it helps keep my oils away, and then also when I put highlighter on, it just kind of brings everything back anyway and can make things not look as powdery. So I don't really mind having like a powder face. For concealer, I use the Too Faced Born This Way. So I got this for my birthday this year and it's just become like my favourite concealer. It's so full coverage. I use the shade Light Beige and I pretty much just put like a thick layer of it on. But like other full coverage concealers that everyone kind of raves about, like the Revolution one, the Tarte Shape Tape, what other ones have I got? Oh, the Urban Decay All Nighter, like a few of them ones that are like the full coverage concealers. I would just put layer upon layer on because I just didn't feel like it really covered, and I don't feel like I've got really dark under eyes or anything, but it didn't really cover. So this one covers, it doesn't crease on me, and this is also like a really nice shade. So I said in a previous video I really want to film like a diet kind of video. Like I really love like everything about nutrition, and I wanted to do like a how I lost weight video and show like before and afters, do like what I eat in a day and like just recipe ideas and stuff. But The only thing is we haven't really been in this house for that long, and we still haven't done the kitchen yet, so we've just started kind of doing the plans to start the kitchen because it's really small, and it's just old, like it's just old. So that's going to be being done soon, so I think I'd rather like wait until like all the kitchen looks nice and stuff to film recipes and food ideas and like little clips of my food. But then I also really just want to film the video because I love watching those videos. Like I watch videos like what I eat in a day and what I eat in a day to lose weight all the time, and I watched a lot of them when I was losing weight as like just ideas, because there's so many recipes out there that are easy. Like I literally am so lazy when it comes to making food, so anything that's easy but healthy I really like. So I do want to film that, but I think I am going to wait until the bathroom, that would be gross, the kitchen is all done, because I just think it will look nicer and stuff to film clips. I do want to include like clips of my food that I eat in the how I lost weight video, but I don't know, maybe I'll just do it in this kitchen. That doesn't really matter, I'm just showing the food. So yeah, that's the concealer done. I think I'm sitting even right in front of two big balcony windows, so I probably look a little bit washed out, but I don't in the mirror. So I then cream bronze. I've only been recently doing this, maybe for the past couple of months. So my friend got me the Maybelline Superstay foundation stick in the shade Caramel, and this is my favourite thing to do now. Like it just makes you look so tan, it just adds like a different layer to your makeup. So I just take a buffing brush and I just swirl a bit on my brush, and I honestly just swirl it, and it doesn't go patchy at all. I find with a lot of like cream contours, cream bronzers, like it always ends up going patchy, but this one I just literally just smack it on and it doesn't go patchy. So I just swirl that around my temples, and I'm also going to take that around my cheeks as well. So it just adds like a nice layer. Oh, I've got makeup in my hair. It just adds a nice layer of bronze to the skin. Just adds like another dimension. So if I'm doing like an all glam look, I do sometimes cream contour as well. So I use the Makeup Revolution Concealer Define, but the only thing with this is it's very hit and miss. Like I feel like it's a 50-50 whether it's going to go patchy or not, because I don't know, it just goes patchy on me, but I haven't really found anything better yet. And I just like cream contouring because I think it just makes a big difference. Like it makes your makeup look a lot more glam, but it does go kind of patchy on my skin, so I just have to kind of work with it. And then sometimes it goes patchy and I just kind of like, okay, I just hope that wherever we're going is dark so you can't see it basically. So I just rub it in with a brush and then start pushing it in with my beauty blender. But yeah, I want to get like a nice cream contour product, so a cool tone product to contour with, because this one does just go a little bit patchy on my skin. So I do bake after my foundation if I'm doing like a full glam look, because I am oily and it does help keep the makeup on. So recently I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me Powder. My friend actually also bought me this. So this is in the shade Light. So I just bake like underneath my eyes and on my forehead with this as well. And I just feel like it keeps everything in place for a lot longer. This sponge is just an old Eco Tools one. I used to use it for my foundation, but I didn't love it, so I just use it to bake now. So I just let that sit for maybe like 10 minutes or so, and usually when I'm baking I do tend to do my eyebrows. So my eyebrows are a little bit tricky to do at the minute. Like I said, I am growing them out, so they're a bit of a mess. Like you can probably see all the hairs underneath. It looks really gross. I hate filling my eyebrows. So I liked when I got, because I never actually used to get my eyebrows done, so when I got the first waxing tin a couple of weeks ago and I didn't have to fill them in, like they just looked perfect in the morning, I mean, the tint only lasts like a couple of days really, but for those couple of days it was so nice not having to do my eyebrows. So I'm thinking I'd love to get microblading, but I'm also like terrified because if it goes wrong or you don't like it, that is it, it's on your skin. I think someone's mowing their grass, so I really hope the camera's not picking it up, because I just had to stop filming for like half hour to 40 minutes because the dog outside was just barking, wouldn't stop barking. So I had to stop the video for about 40 minutes, and now someone's mowing their grass, so thank you. I didn't even say, did I? For my eyebrows I used the NYX eyebrow pencil. Again, I used to use like the Anastasia version, but I just didn't really want to pay the amount of money anymore for it, so I ended up trying this out, even though I don't think this is that cheap. I think it's like 11-12 pounds, and it's like the same thing, so I just use this now rather than the Anastasia one. So that's pretty much my eyebrows done. They don't look great because it's really hard when they're growing out to kind of get a shape, because they don't really have a shape, they're just like overgrown, so that'll have to do. So by the time I've done my eyebrows, I'll usually wipe off the bake. So just take whatever brush and just wipe off. And then I set the rest of my face with the RCMA powder. So this is in a Laura Mercier container because the Laura Mercier one ran out. So I just put the RCMA one in there. Although I would love to get the Laura Mercier one again. But again, it's just a bit much money. It's just a lot of money, and because I don't really wear makeup a whole ton anymore, I just don't see the point of it. Like when I used to spend all of my money on makeup and high-end makeup, it was kind of worth it because I was actually wearing it all the time. I could wear it every weekend. So I am going to do a little bit of eyeshadow. I don't really tend to do a ton of eyeshadow because of my eyelashes. It's a pain doing eyeshadow when you've got eyelash extensions, so I don't usually do much. So I just put like a couple of colours in the crease. So I'm just going to use the Saharan palette by Juvia's. I am debating stopping getting eyelash extensions. So I've been getting them done for nearly 2 years now, and yeah, if I do want to do eyeshadow, like I can't. It's a bit of a pain and it's expensive to keep up, so I don't know, I think I might stop with the eyelash extensions. But then again, I love them because they're so easy. Like, just you wake up every morning, you're just done. And because I can't bother to put makeup on a lot of the time, I do just put a bit of bronzer on and fill my eyebrows in. I like the fact that I have eyelash extensions because I still look put together, but I literally, all I put on is bronzer and filled in my eyebrows. And I'd be scared to know what I look like without eyelash extensions because it's been such a long time, like nearly 2 years. That is crazy. I don't know what the hell I would look like without them, to be fair. And I do get, like, it's not like it to be a subtle difference. It's not like I get natural extensions, like they're literally huge. But I did go down a length. If you can even tell, I went down a length when I last got my infill because I did feel like they were a little bit much, and I was thinking if I'm going to get them off, I kind of need to do it gradually. So I went down a length, but I mean, they're still really long. But I like them like that. I just like my eyelash extensions long. I'm going to take the Violet Voss palette and I'm just going to use a little bit of Are You Kidding Me? And probably actually a little bit of that as well. I'm just going to take a flat brush and literally put that Are You Kidding Me all over the lid. And then I'm going to take just a little bit of a darker colour. I'm going to take brownie points and I'm just going to put this in the outer kind of V just to darken up that bit there. So literally like 2-3 colours, they're all brown, and it just adds a little bit to my eyes, but doesn't kind of affect my eyelash extensions too much. Okay, so that'll do. I'll do underneath my eyes a bit later. So I'm just going to bronze. I use the NYX bronzer and then just a BH Cosmetics brush, and I just bronze my forehead and my cheeks with this. This is actually the darkest colour, so they don't do a ton of colours. This is in deep tan. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to do that. It is dark, so I usually put it on my forehead and then I drag it on my cheek. I forget I'm not supposed to put it just straight on my cheek. Oh, what an idiot. What am I supposed to do now? Oh fuck. Okay, that's kind of fixed it, kind of. I mean, it gets dark earlier now, so it'll probably be dark by the time I go out, so we'll just leave it as that. I'm just going to set my eyebrows in place using the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. I've just been trying this out. I have only had it for like a few weeks, so I don't even really know what it does. I mean, I don't even know if I need eyebrow gel. It's just like what everyone does, so you just think, well, I'm going to do it as well. And then contouring. So I use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I use the NARS Eater brush, and evidently I use the middle colour. And I'm just going to contour quickly. And because you've put that like cream contour, no, yeah, cream bronzer and cream contour, it just makes it a lot more intense, which I like doing for the night time. And when I'm going glam, I do contour my nose as well. I'm not very good at it, to be honest. I need to practice, but I just take like a thin shader brush like that, and I just go down the sides of my nose. And I also feel like my nose is really difficult to contour. Like, my nose is quite broad. I think that's the right word. Like, my nose is quite wide, so it is hard to contour. So I just literally do 2 lines down the side of the nose. That'll do. And then I just take the contour brush again and I just kind of blend it out as best as I can. So I'm actually going to put on a little bit more contour because why not? Just keep piling it on. And I am going to bake it. I don't always do this. It depends kind of how messy the contour went. So I am going to bake it because I feel like it looks messy. So I'm just going to use the Maybelline powder again and just go under the contour with it. I'm going to take that same Katsina colour from the Juvia's Place palette and just put that underneath my eyes. I never used to like doing this because I felt like it made my eyes smaller, I feel like, but now if I have eyeshadow on I have to do the bottom because otherwise I just feel like it looks really weird. So the face makeup I will usually stay on for maybe 4 hours before it starts getting oily, maybe even shorter than that, to be honest. But this is like the best that I have found because I am so oily that like with other, like this NARS foundation, I'm oily within like 15 minutes. Like I need to put out the powder. So this is like the best that I have found for me at the minute. I just use like blotting sheets because just an oily mess really. Let's pop on some mascara actually. So I use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This is really old but it's perfect for my bottom lashes because I don't like a whole ton on my bottom lashes and I don't need obviously mascara for the top anymore, so I just use this dried like old one. And then just wiping that baking off. I really do think baking makes such a difference when you want your makeup to last longer. I do think I notice a difference when I don't bake and when I do. So I'm going to line my waterline with a little bit of liner. So this is the NYX Jolie liner. Is this the brown one? No, it's the black. So I'll use the black in my waterline. This is pretty shit, to be honest. I need to get something better. It doesn't really come off well in your waterline. I need to get a new one. And this just makes my makeup look a lot more dramatic. Sometimes if I can't bother to do eyeshadow but I am going like glam, then I will literally just do like a really intense line of this on my waterline and kind of drag it around my lash line and then just have my eyelashes, like my long eyelashes, and that will kind of do me for a glam night. But if not, I just put a little bit on my waterline with some eyeshadow. So for blush, I use this blush. I talked about it in one of my vlogs. This is my favourite blush. Again, Emily got it for me, so thank you, Emily. She gets me basically all my makeup, obviously. So this is the shade Winter Kissed, and it is the best blush colour ever. And I put a lot on because it fades quickly, and I just like the look of this pink colour. Like when it's on the cheeks, it's just so pretty. So I just put quite a bit on my cheeks. What face is that? Oh, looks scary. I'm actually going to do my lips now. So again, with lips, I used to collect lipsticks and liquid lips all the time. It was like my favourite thing to buy. But now, again, I only use one liquid lip. No, what do I use? A lip liner. I use one lip liner and one lipstick, and it's literally all I use. So my favourite lip liner is the Kylie Malibu. It's just the perfect colour to overline. It's the perfect colour for nudes. I just love it, so I use this, and I am gonna overline my lip quite a lot because I did have my lips dissolved, so I'm feeling a little bit small lipped, so I'm just gonna overline the crap out of them. And I mean, you can probably tell, but I'm gonna overline them anyway. So I've gone through, like, I think this might be my third Malibu lip liner. And it's so annoying because it's so expensive to order from Kylie, but I just can't find anything that's like the same consistency, the same colour, the same tone as Malibu. And it's weird because I got the Malibu lip kit and I don't like the liquid lipstick, I don't like the colour, but the lip liner is like so perfect. And I just kind of fill in the outer corners a bit as well. Okay, and the lipstick that I always wear, this is, if I'm wearing a lipstick, it's going to be this one. So this is the Loreal lipstick. Oh, it's rubbed off, but it's in the shade Stone. And it's the only lipstick that I wear. This is actually a lot for me because, like I said, I've got so many lipsticks that they're all like basically brand new. But this one I've used a lot of. And it's just like my go-to nude. I think because I like a little bit of a cooler tone nude rather than like a peachy one. And then I'll just kind of go back around lightly with the lip liner just to make sure it's nice and defined. So the last bit, my favourite, is highlight. And again, this is really the only highlight that I use. Actually, it's a lie, I do use my other ones. I do like the Doll Beauty highlight and the Makeup Forever highlight I like. And I do like Kylie ones as well. But OFRA is my #1 favourite. So I have this little palette, but the only colour I use is Rodeo Drive. So if this runs out, I'll just be repurchasing the Rodeo Drive one. And I just put it on the tops of my cheekbones. And I kind of drag my highlight like a little bit close. Like I kind of put it almost on my cheek because I just think it lifts my... I just like how it looks basically on my face. Might be a little bit much, but I just like it when it comes kind of a little bit more onto the centre of the face rather than just literally here. Then I just take a little smaller shader brush and I'm just going to do my nose, my inner corners. I don't like a ton in my inner corner, so I just do a little bit around the inner corners and then also underneath my eyebrow. I don't know why I'm highlighting my eyebrows because it's just like overgrown hairs there, but that's what I would normally do. So. And then lastly, I will set everything in place. So I've been using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, spritz it all over my face. And then, that is my Glam go-to look, and this will last me a long time without having to blot and stuff. So it's great for oily skin, and it's also great for the summertime because it is hot when we're going on nights out and stuff at the minute. I think I'm going to go ahead and curl my hair and probably get changed as well, and then I'll come back and show you everything finished off because my hair looks crazy and I always get makeup in it. So yeah, I'm going to go curl my hair and then I'll be back to say goodbye. So I have gotten changed and curled my hair. I don't know why, but sometimes my hair will go so good and then other times I look like this. Like I look like a poodle. But it should drop, so hopefully it will drop and look a bit better. But I just watched a couple of the clips back of the Get Ready With Me, and oh my god, I'm such an idiot. So I left the fan on for the whole, basically the whole video, I'm pretty sure. So I don't even know if this video is even going to be uploaded because I have no idea whether you can even hear me over the fan. Like, I'm such an idiot. When I sat down, I thought to myself, before you start filming, make sure you turn the fan off. So yes, I don't know whether this is even going to go up, but if it did, I hope you enjoyed my like go-to glam look for oily skin. And I am sorry about the fan because I'm an idiot. obviously. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.